Hello YouTube, it's me again, I am Bloke, and today I will be opening some very old figures, almost as old as me. Now that means they're very old. These are the Galoob, if that's how you pronounce them, the Galoob Starship Troopers Action Fleet series. On the left you can see Battle Pack 1, which comes with a bug and 3 marines, and on the right you can see Battle Pack 5, which comes with a dead bug and 3 marines. Before I open these figures, I will have a look at the packaging, and then we'll bastardise them forever. Let's take a closer look at Battle Pack 1. So as you can see, it comes with a bug and 3 marines. Now according to the box, they are Johnny Rico, Ace Levy, and an MI recruit. Now what resemblance they actually have to the real characters is very minimal, but nevertheless it's a nice box art. I like the way around here you can see all the sort of battle damage. It gives the impression of action. And also, which is interesting, down here it says that it has magnetic power points. Troopers lock on for bug blast in action. Wow, I can't wait to play. Let's have a quick look at the back, shall we? So we can see the sort of the schematics of the bug. So the scientific name, Oropigi. Yes, I'm pronouncing that really bad. And it gives you a load of other interesting things. It also shows you the articulation-ish of the bug. I still had to sort of peer in and see what moves and what doesn't. And also down here we've got the marines. So you can see that Johnny Rico is the guy with the Marita rifle from the grenade. Ace Levy, I can't actually remember from the film, I'm probably being very stupid, but Ace Levy's got 2 machine guns, and the MI recruit is holding what I assume to be the shotgun. It's actually not very clear what it is. At the very bottom you can also see what other ones they do in the series. So I got 1 and 5, but I might actually get more of these because they look rather nice. So we've got the brain bug number 2, tanker bug, flying bug, and for some bizarre reason an anti-aircraft position that you never see in the film. But then again, lots of toys tend to sort of extend the film lore and they show you more than what the film showed you. Interesting down here, a new scale for adventure and a copyright for the year before the film came out, 1996. San Francisco. Interesting. At the very bottom, yep, 1997. So 1996 was when they got the copyright, and 1997 it says will become available at different times in 1997. So there you go. Oh, and also, Ashen shout out, not to free sad onions. Well, I suppose I'd better rip open the packaging and let these figures see the light of day. I've just been informed that Ace Levy is actually played by Jake Busey, who's the ginger guy who gets his hand knifed. Well, there you go, I'm an idiot. Time to open this old fossil. This is going to be the fun bit, trying to open it on screen. I don't want to damage the cardboard too much, but it's kind of inevitable. Eric. I feel sad now. Well, that worked. I'm gonna go and get a scalpel. I got a scalpel. Please note, if you do purchase these figures, they are very well boxed. Also, my MI recruit was so eager to get into battle, he appears to be being eaten by a bug. Yeah. Anyway, let's probably get him out of the package. And here they are. Didn't really want to get my paint splattered desk in shot, but I couldn't get it to focus properly. Let's have a look at the least interesting ones first. The Marines. Marines, I keep on calling them Marines. Mobile Infantry. Let's look at the Mobile Infantry first, and then move on to the Bug. So, we have Johnny Rico about to throw a grenade, Ace Levy with 2 pistols of some sort, and an MI recruit with what I assume to be a shotgun. Now, I don't quite know why they decided to name the figures after the characters from the film, because, let's see if I can get my camera to focus. As you can see, doesn't really bear any resemblance whatsoever to the real guys. So, yes. Also, he appears to be having an actual film weapon, a Marita rifle. I have no idea what Mr. Ace is holding. He has a pistol down in a holster, but no, they appear to be completely made up. Also, he doesn't appear to be ginger. Oh well. Also, you can see, if it focuses, you can see the little magnet at the bottom, and I'll show you that action in a minute. And lastly, it's the MI recruit, and obviously their budget for face painting just was non-existent, so this guy has a helmet which you don't actually see in the game at all. But you do see a nice whopping magnet on the back. You know what, all these figures are made from very, you can see, very rubbery plastic. In fact, oh look, oh, I did not notice that. I can swivel him, so can I do it for anyone else? My word. Did not even notice that they had a swivel action. What about you, Mr. Rico? Oh, look at that. Isn't that just the best in the world? Okay, well, let's send these meat to the grinder and get out a Bug. And here we have our Bug. I mean, they're really nice size compared to the Mobile Infantry. You've got Ace Levy down there. It is a massive, massive figure, really, when you compare it. I mean, size-wise, that's my hand. It's not massive, massive, but it looks the part. Go over there. So let's have a quick look at articulation. So we have a little pin and socket joint in each of the legs. A swivel here at the base of the head. And also, you've got a little joint here. Now, the one thing I do find very unusual is, jump cut, his jaw does not move. It is completely static. Not that it's a major problem. The figure itself is actually very nice quality, and I like the paintwork. The yellows with the reds look really nice, and although there isn't an eye painted on, it does have an eye at the base of the nerve stem. So the Mobile Infantry know where to shoot. Rah. I'm not just showing you this Bug's butt at you for shits and giggles. I did notice one thing while I was sort of messing around with it in editing. There's all these metal shavings on the bottom. I haven't been anywhere near where metal shavings are, so obviously from the factory. Interesting. But anyway, that leads me directly onto the magnets. So, as you can see, we've got a magnet at the bottom of the Bug, and oddly enough, just here, we have a magnet. And it basically means we can kind of get Marines to go in his mouth. Let's put Johnny Rico in the grinder, shall we? So, if you can see, focus. Yes, as you can see, there's a little magnet on his backpack, and in theory, it means we can stick him in his mouth. Oh look, his arm moves. That's so cool. Anyway, yes, give me a second. Oh no, Johnny Rico is being eaten by a Bug. What's that? He's got a grenade. Well, he'll be fine then. There's something I like about opening old figures. It's like, I don't know, someone intended them to be kept in their packet forever, and then I come along and destroy all their hopes and dreams. Anyway, here's the Battle Pack 5, which has a lovely destroyed bug, and the same 3 Marines, Mobile Infantry, MI. Anyway, same 3 Mobile Infantry, just in different poses. So we have, I'm assuming, well, I'll actually check on the back before I go any further, but the actual front of the box is exactly the same. The only thing you can't see, because otherwise you'll catch a glimpse of what's up, I'm just going to flick the camera up, is you can see at the very top of the packaging, yes you can, the flag of the Federation. So that's cool. I should probably pose these cameras better. Jump cut. The back of the box is basically identical. You've got all of the sort of biops, whatever you want to call it. You've got a picture of the bug. So, Johnny Rico's the guy who's holding the nuclear rocket launcher. Ace Levy, he's got the exact same weapons. He's just in an ever so slightly different pose. He doesn't look like he's having a shit now. And I think the MI Trooper's identical. We'll have a look when we're inside. I didn't think they were. Okay, well, let's open her. And now, the weirdest backdrop for a toy box art in history. There you go. We have a line of skulls, for some reason, and a big ring of dirt, which I can only assume is ash from all the burnt bodies. Yum. And here they are out of the box. Now the packaging is quite weird on these figures because for some reason, obviously you get 3 Mobile Infantry. I said the name right, Mobile Infantry. Anyway, you get 3 Mobile Infantry, but only 1 is ever tied down with a twisty tie, which is really, really odd. So let's get, actually I'm not going to call them the least interesting because I really like these little guys. Let's look at the little guys first, the Mobile Infantry, see, got it right again, and then we'll move on to the bug, and I'll also compare the bugs. I might also compare the Mobile Infantry, because apparently they're supposed to be the same characters. Here we have Johnny Rico with his nuclear rocket launcher. Now again, as you can see, he bears absolutely no resemblance to the real actor, but that doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, I don't really think they're supposed to be anyone. They're just supposed to be grunts, because, you know, they don't want to live forever or anything. So there's Rico. And here we have Ace Levy, again in a very similar pose. He's got 2 of those weird little guns, and in fact, I think his legs are in the same position. Let's get the other figure. They are in fact the same figure. Doesn't really matter, it would just be nice if they had spiced things up a bit. And last up we have the Mobile Infantry guy, who is in fact different, depicted on the box art as the figure you actually get with the complete bug. This guy, as you can see, is standing up. He still has the shotgun. And again, they have pretty much the same articulations the other ones did. You've got a nice swivel at the waist, which I was really surprised they had. And even more surprised when I realised, look, he can now crawl along the ground. Oh, I'm slightly out of shot. It's always really weird looking at the screen. Oh, hello. Bing noises. Yes, so you can see that he goes, woo, yay. So now he can crawl across the ground and crawl to the enemy, or just be dead. And here we have the battle damage bug. Now what's really interesting about this is they actually went for a completely different type of posability. So in the other one, we've got 4 ball joints at the top of the leg. If I lift you up and show you the bottom, show you this bug's bottom, you can see that it is actually on, I don't even know what kind of joint to call it, it's on a pin, and you can close them and open them. So you can kind of get some weird poses, so like if it's dead and lying down, or you can open them to get him standing. Now if I'm honest, I do prefer the ball joints because you can get more of a scuttling pose, but nonetheless it's still really awesome. Apart from that, the articulation is almost identical. You've still got swivel in the upper body. These arms move, but the biggest difference, apart from obviously the body, because that is quite a big difference, is the jaw moves. Num num. He can now num his mobile infantry. See, I said it right again. Let's quickly grab the other one. Let me just battle damaged. Regular. So as you can see, they're basically same painted. Apart from all the battle damage and stuff, it's the same sculpt. I'm just really curious to know why they didn't go for ball joints on this leg. Is it to kind of get it in more of a lying down dead pose? I don't really know, but it will make for interesting like diorama sort of things. Diorama. Ta-da! The inner kid comes out in me every time. Now, one thing that both me and my bro pointed out was that the figures are actually kind of out of scale. I'd expect sort of a mobile infantryman to stand up to about maybe here. I mean, you think when Johnny Rico gets spiked in the leg, if he was spiked by one of these bugs, he wouldn't have any leg left. So that's something to keep in mind, that actually they are incredibly out of scale. Not that it matters, because they are bloody gorgeous little toys. If you can get hold of them, I would highly recommend it. I got hold of these off eBay for 20 quid, which is not that bad. So a tenner each. I've got another one coming in the post, but it's not for me, it's my brother, and it's this one anyway, so I won't be doing a video review of that. But if I find any more on eBay for reasonable prices, I will definitely be picking them up, and I will probably be doing video reviews of them. So, don't forget to like and subscribe. Go and check out my reaction alien figures. Also, I've done a NECA Queen Alien versus McFarlane Queen Alien versus NECA Dog Alien versus McFarlane Dog Alien review. So go and check that out. And this has been Bloke. And I lost my heart to a Starship Trooper.